Hi Huskies, here today to show you how you can look over student progress and student recognitions in Otus. So if you go to your classes, like you would to go and insert a recognition, I'm going to go to my period 7-8 because we have our test student for Northwood. When I click on the plus where I would go to add a recognition, you can see the profile for our test student. And it automatically, if you click on that plus like we did, I'll go back for a moment. When I clicked right here, it automatically took me to recognitions because it's under that column. So when I click here, you'll see a profile for Bruce Wayne, and you'll see this little box here. It has a drop-down menu which you can use for attendance, participation, and assessments if you want to. But for our purposes, we're just going to look at recognitions, and you can see where Bruce was recognized and which classes he was recognized, when, okay, for what, and which teacher. So this is kind of neat to see participation across the board for your students. If you are just focusing on your class, right? So you'll see here, like for our 7-8 ELA, I entered BARC for a recognition for acting responsibly, okay? And you can view any notes here, or if you want to edit it and delete, you can. Another feature here is this drop-down menu. You can click and then you can just sort by class. If you'd like to just see your class, it'll just filter to your class. And then it says the date and time that recognition was entered. Okay. I'm also going to look at another student because when a student has multiple for the same BARC, for example, if there were multiple here for Bruce, for multiple classes, you can see that he earned several. So I will go back. Okay, and I'm just going to pick a different student from my class. And then you can see there's like these little arrows here. If you click down, this student earned acting responsibly, not only in our ELA class, but also in Rappaport's Spanish class. Okay, and then he was also prepared, again, in our class 2 times on 2 different occasions, okay? Which is nice, you can see that across the board. If you want to know the total number, that's what I wanted to point out. You will see that it says, for example, 4, okay? But this 4 is representing just your class, so that can be a little confusing. If you want to see the total the student has across all their classes, you'll have to click here, make sure it says all classes, and then you're kind of have to go through and manually count, right? So we can see, 1, 2, 3 here, 2 here. And then you can go through and kind of click through and see how many total, okay? So that's how you can go through and assess the recognitions on Otus and kind of see where your students are at. If you have any questions, as always, let me know. And thank you for your time.